Hi, so I've been waiting to make a video, and then I was gonna make one like over the weekend, but then I was like, you know what, I have a bunch of finales this week, so I'll just wait till some of them are over. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have too much anyway, and I might even have to make 2 videos. So here I am. I have stuff to talk about. Okay, it's so exciting. Okay, so just like this is just minor, but like the liars really need to work on being more subtle, because whenever they like try to make something, they try to like when they found out that was it Garrett, that cop guy, when they found out he was bad, they were like, oh no, everything's fine, and they were like really obvious that everything was not fine. So like I feel like they should just work on being more subtle, and then maybe they could be more successful at deceiving people. Okay, and then I haven't watched the 90s or all that. They brought back like the 90s Nickelodeon shows and are playing them on T-Nick. Okay, but they did have an episode of Legends of the Hidden Temple online, which was like my favorite thing of all time, and so I watched that, and it's still wonderful. And Kirk Fogg is like the most awkwardly wonderful host of all time. He is just like, I hate my job, but I'm gonna sit here and talk to you anyway. And it's just wonderful. And his name is Kirk Fogg. Like, is that his real name? I've been meaning to Google it, but wonderful. Okay, and the kids are so dense. Like, these challenges are so easy, and they have like the hardest time completing them. Like, okay, you just have to like swim across a little moat and press a button, but that seems really difficult. And Olmec just told you the answers to the clues, but yet they still get them wrong. Okay, and then the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. I don't even want to talk about it, because you know what? There's 3 pieces. It's a 3-piece puzzle, and it looks like a monkey. So if it looks like a monkey, I'm pretty sure it's right. Right? And then the prizes are awful. Okay? Because, oh, you didn't make it through, so have some Nesquik, or a pair of tennis shoes, or a watch. And sometimes, if it's the big stuff, you get like a VCR, or like a bike. So, those prizes. But, and the temple guards are scary. Like, I was terrified of them, and I think I still kind of am, because they just pop out of nowhere, and they like don't have any clothes on, and they have those scary masks, and they like grab you. Like, they are scary. Yeah, they're terrifying. Okay, and then so you think you can dance. I'm not surprised by the final dancers. I don't really, like, last year, I loved Robert. He was my favorite from, like, the get-go. But I don't, like, have a strong connection to any of the dancers, I guess. Not one of them has, like, stuck out to me. So I really don't care who wins, because I think they're all really good. But I think it'll probably either be Sasha or Melanie. I think they're going to be the top 2. But I feel like there's been, like, a lot of contemporary routines this season. And I love, like, the hip-hop ones. And Bollywood is, I'm not kidding, Bollywood's my favorite. I have this weird thing for Bollywood. I have a Bollywood soundtrack on my iPod. But like, there's so much contemporary, like, I like the other stuff. I like how there's been a lot of Broadway this season, which I like. But there's been a lot of ballroom, and a lot of jazz, and a lot of contemporary. And so I feel like we haven't really seen people in other genres too much. Okay, in plain sight, the finale. I was really afraid that Stan was going to get shot. I don't know why. I was just like, oh my god, he's going to get shot. And I was going to be really upset, because I love Stan. But so it was a good episode. Like, it kind of felt like they were planting the seeds for, like, a Marshall-Mary, like, relationship. Did anyone else think that? Because just how, like, he protected her, and then his girlfriend got mad about it. And then, I don't know. I kind of felt like that they were starting to, like, plant the seeds or something. Okay, and then I was really confused by Brandy's, like, breakdown, because I felt like it was just, like, really random. And I think it was mostly stress. Like, she was having a huge wedding, like, with all these rich people. I think if it had been smaller, maybe, like, that wouldn't have happened. But, like, I don't feel like her and Peter are breaking up. I just thought she, like, didn't want to get married right then. So I was very confused. I didn't know what the point of, like, the breakdown was, if she was breaking up with him or just postponing the wedding, and I just didn't understand. Yeah, and if Mary's 8 months, her baby's going to be fine. I kind of feel like she's going to keep it, though, now, which I don't care. I kind of feel like sometimes, though, like, on TV shows, people, like, have this, like, I don't know, they always keep it, like, I feel like no one on TV ever makes, a conscious decision to, like, give their baby up for adoption, except for, like, Quinn and Puck on Glee, but, like, I don't know. I just think, like, I feel like TV doesn't always pose that as, like, an option, so even if she keeps it, I'm glad that they, like, explored that as, like, an option for her. So yeah, it was a good finale. It's gonna be, I'm not worried about her, but that was a, solid ending. Everyone was, like, running over. So yeah, that was cool. Good episode. Okay, and then Warehouse 13. These aren't in order, sorry. But, okay, so HG is always a fun character, and I love her. I've heard that she's getting a spinoff or something, but I like, read about it, and someone told me about it, but I haven't, like, actually heard, like any official, like, we're working on it, it'll be coming out this time. But she's really fun. I like when she comes back. But I miss Jinx, because I really like him, and I want him to be all the time. I guess it would have been kind of confusing, though, because he wasn't there for the HG stuff. Okay, and then My Ohio Pride really wanted Pete to, like, stop in and say hello to his family since he was in the state. Because I feel like, he lives in South Dakota, so he was in Ohio for a case. He should have stopped by, had dinner, something. But that might have just been me loving my state. Okay, and then Eureka, frickin' Beverly, right? Oh, I hate her. Okay, but it was nice of Zoe to, like, come back and get to do something, because I really like her, and I don't know, I mean, like, it's not different, I guess, but, like, she adds something to the dynamic and stuff, so I like that she got to, like, come back and actually do something rather than just talk and stuff. And I'm glad that Jack is finally telling her what happens, because I understand that they need to, like, keep it a secret and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, okay, just let her know. She's not gonna, like, go around and tell everybody. She's not gonna rat you out, okay? Okay, and then the switching back and forth of Beverly and Allison I thought was really annoying, because, okay, I understand that they wanted to make it perfectly clear that that was actually Beverly. Like, it looked like Allison, but it was actually Beverly. And I understand they wanted to make that clear, but it doesn't have to look like her. Like, I understood. I understood that it was her. It was kind of annoying, because it looked like Beverly, but no one else saw Beverly. So it was like, it was kind of annoying. Okay, but it was nice. It was nice of Zoe to, like, figure out who it was, because she, like, sounded like the shrink and stuff. So, way to go. Zoe's awesome. Okay. Okay, and then Alpha's... I'm still, like, getting my footing with Alphas, but to me, honestly, at this point, I just kind of feel like it's a less cool version of Warehouse 13. That's kind of the only thing. That's my only thought right now. Like, I love Gary, and Rachel's okay, and the doctor's okay, but at the same time, that's all I'm getting from it. Like, I just feel like it's a less cool version of Warehouse 13. Like, instead of artifacts, they're finding Alphas. Instead of storing them in the warehouse, they're storing them in Binghamton, or whatever it's called. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then I think this is all I have. I have 2 more things. So I'm just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna stop, and we're gonna make a new one, I think, because I really wanted to devote some time to Switched at Birth, because it was, oh my god, so adorable. Okay, I love it. So we're just gonna stop, and I'll make a new one, and we'll just do real quick, and yeah, it'll be wonderful. Okay, so see you in a few.